Good morning, everyone. Well, excuse me. I'm overcome with emotion. It's such a beautiful Sunday here. Welcome to CSL West Georgia. We're delighted with us, and we're going to be starting our morning service this morning with a meditation from Cheryl. Please welcome Cheryl.
Good morning, everyone. And this is a time where we are just going to get quiet and go inside and feel that spirit that we are. So, as we gently close our eyes and begin to take some deep breaths, on the exhale, just let all the tension drain out of the shoulders. And on the next exhale, let's just feel all the little muscles around the eyes just begin to relax, and into the cheeks and the face. And on every exhale, let's just let go of the body down through the torso, the shoulders again, the neck. And we feel this wave of peace going down through the legs and out the feet. And we become aware of the breath. And as the yogis say, the breath controls the mind. So let us just focus on those deep breaths. And we begin to feel this peace that passes all understanding, letting go, letting spirit. And as we focus on the single eye, the center of the forehead, we begin to see and feel this inner space that we are. And today we give gratitude for what we have, of all the blessings that we have. And as we think of these blessings, we include this wonderful center where we can be with kindred spirits. And we say, thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for all that we have, all that we give, and all we receive. And this day, this week, in our lives, we surrender to Spirit. And so as we begin to just come back into this time and space, become aware again of our breathing in our body. And as we gently open our eyes, we say, and so it is. Yes.
Thank you, Cheryl. That was beautiful, Wes. It takes me a few minutes to get my eyes back up. I'm in there on my single eye. I'd love for you all to join us now. We're going to do our vision and mission statements together. Please stand if you could, and we'll do our mission statement first. CSL West Georgia is a joyful global community where everyone belongs. Through our unique spiritual teachings, we provide a safe environment to experience compassionate living. And our declaration of principles. I believe there is one creative intelligence operating throughout the universe. I believe my purpose is to allow this divine mind to express in, as, and through me. I know that this divine presence is a power for good, which responds to my conscious use to create a life filled with health, love, peace, and success in all things. I use it now and I rejoice in it, and so it is.
And please remain standing for our welcome song. Thank you for coming out this. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Take it, Connie. I'm in the right place at the right time. I'm just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I'm just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, yeah. Where are you? I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Yes, I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Woo! Whose soul is welcome here? My soul is welcome here. Your soul is welcome here. Your soul is welcome here. Yes, ma'am. Your soul is welcome here. 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 Oh, yeah. Your soul is welcome here. 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 Your soul is welcome. Your soul. Our soul is welcome here. Our soul is welcome here. Our soul is welcome here.
Now that we're all welcome here, our souls are welcome here. Now we want to welcome for our reading today from our own fabulous, wonderful, and gorgeous Dorothea.
Morning. I am reading out of the Science of Mind Spiritual Living magazine. And I am reading Nothing Stays the Same. We all know. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. When I let go of what I have, I receive what I need. The Tao. God is always God. No matter what our emotional storm or what our objective situation may be, God is always God. There's always something hidden in the inner being that has never been violated. And that's the Science of Mind, page 33. Sometimes we cling to what has been rather than making room for what could be. We are always dealing with change. Sometimes change feels positive, other times it feels painful. But in all cases, we must look beyond appearances and know that there is a higher power operating in our lives, and we can work with this power to change any conditions with which we are not happy. Ernest Holmes wrote, "Freedom of will means the ability to do, say, and think as one wishes, to express life as one personally desires." So, we don't have to experience change capriciously. We can determine the experiences of our life to a large degree. As we learn to work with the spirit to control our thinking and turn from that what we do not wish to experience and turn towards what we do want to experience, our life is renewed. The only thing that binds us in our own belief, when we change our beliefs, we put a new cause out in the universe, and soon we see a new effect in our lives because we change our belief. I can use the same principles to recreate something more desirable. Just before his death, Edward Kennedy wrote to the Pope, "I know I have been an imperfect human being, but with the help of my faith, I have tried to write my path. Isn't that what the spiritual journey is all about? Affirmation. Today I move beyond old limiting beliefs and open myself to new ways of being and new ways of experiencing life. And so it is.
Thank you. Can I go ahead and say that Rev Robin is here? You're going to introduce her, right? Okay. All right. Rev Robin is here. She's our dear, dear friend, and she has written a song that we're going to sing for you this morning called Faith Must Have Legs. Ain't that the truth? Hello? Hey, I just give a little suspense here. There we go.
In the quiet of the morning light, we feel the Spirit rise. A spark of faith within our hearts, guiding us to realize faith must have legs to walk the path, to bring the love and light. For faith without works is just a dream. We live the truth in every stride. With every step, we shape our world. In every act, we show the principles we hold so dear. In practice, faith we grow. Faith must have legs to walk the path, to bring the love and light. For faith without works is just a dream. We live the truth in every stride. We know the truth. We know the truth. We speak the word. We speak the word. But in our deeds, it's heard. Unity in thought and action to the power of love. Faith must have legs to walk the path, to bring the love and light. For faith without works is just a dream. We live the truth in every stride. Faith must have legs to walk the path, to bring the love and light.
Wow, what a beautiful song. Thank you, Robin, for sharing that with us. That is really,
Sure.
that is the truth, ain't it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Ain't it?
And walking her path every day for a while. It's been 2 years since we've had the privilege of having the poolside pastor, the infamous, the famous poolside pastor, Reverend Robin White, with us. And in between these last 2 years, I have gotten to know her. We were back and forth on Facebook all the time, and her kitty Stella. I'm adopting Stella. So I've gotten to know her and watched her do exactly what that song just said. She walked her faith these last 2 years through circumstances that I don't know that I'd ever survived. It's been remarkable. And the first thing I told her this morning was what an inspiration this woman is. So please, you all, please welcome Reverend Robin with us. And you're going to learn a lot about her today. And I think you'll learn a lot about yourself as well. All right. Reverend Robin is with us again. Please welcome her.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for singing that song today. That really is what this has been about. It's been a remarkable journey. And first of all, I want to just thank you all for having me back here. This feels so much like home to me, and I'm truly grateful to be here. I'm truly grateful to be anywhere, frankly. Um, the Baptist minister and me will be good, and y'all will be here until this evening. So, um, yeah, I live in Sarasota, Florida. It's absolute paradise. I moved there from Atlanta, having lived here for 20 years. Had gone to visit some friends who had moved there, and I was on this new path. I was leaving Atlanta. Atlanta had been good to me. It was time to move on. Sunshine, palm trees, a new partner. And just as I was getting there, my best friend in the world unexpectedly passed away. And she happened to be the mother of my goddaughter. And the rule was if anything happened to her, the goddaughter came with me. So here I was parenting a teenager. And teenage girls are horrible people. Let me just say that when she turned 15, I wanted to resurrect my parents to apologize. Because I said, you know what? They always tell you if you ever have children, you're going to go through. Yeah. For those of you who are listening, yeah, it was a bit much. But my best friend passed away. She was my prayer partner. She was my confidant. She was my best friend, just the person who poured into me when I couldn't see for myself who I was. And 6 months after she passed away, and I know you're not supposed to have favorites, but there's 17 of us siblings in a blended family. And I have a brother who's 3 months younger than I am. And he's also a metaphysician, and he passed away from cancer. It was 6 months, he was gone. And then COVID hit, pandemic, everything shut down. That would be enough, right? Well, my partner at the time was allergic to teenagers. So she left me with a teenager that I was raising by myself during the pandemic in a city that she didn't want to be in and had to be because her mom had passed away and she got stuck in Florida with this old woman. And did I mention that my goddaughter has albinism? She doesn't have any pigment. So down in the South Florida, in the sunshine, wearing jeans and hoodies and sneakers, yeah, she wasn't a happy camper. It was pretty bad. But I was laying a new foundation. This was going to be a new experience. Whatever it was going to be, it was going to be. And that was fine. So as the pandemic moved on and I was looking for work, I found a job at a Unity church. And this was exciting for me. This was like the first time as an ordained minister, I'm working in a church. Ah, dream job, right? It was great. And just as things started to settle in, my goddaughter moved on with some other family members. That was fine. It was actually kind of good. And a week after she left, I went into surgery for an emergency appendectomy. Okay. Followed by a bunch of cascading health events, bilateral pulmonary embolisms, AFib, some ileus, some bleeding, some whole bunch of stuff that just derailed everything. I ended up in the hospital, in and out of the hospital. Sometimes I was in there for a week. Sometimes I was in there for 2. At one point, I was in there for 4. And a lot of people kept looking at it going, Robin, what else? And I'm like, shh, don't ask that. We don't really want to know. But I'll tell you something. When you're laying in a hospital bed in a room by yourself for a very long time, you have a lot of time to think. You have a lot of time to think. And I'm going to say this, not at one time were any of my thoughts, why is this happening to me? My thoughts were, what is this purpose? What am I supposed to get from this? What am I supposed to learn? You know, Ernest Holmes reminds us that divine intelligence speaks in silence. Divine intelligence speaks in silence. Divine intelligence is always communicating with us, always. The practice of connecting with it isn't about asking God to speak, but rather learning to quiet the mind to listen. We struggle with that, right? We struggle being in the silence. We learn very, very young that we have to be productive. We have to be doing something. Our parents teach us, what are you doing sitting around? Go find something to do, right? How many of us have heard that, or how many of us have said that to our children, right? This inner stillness allows divine intelligence to guide and direct us. And when we can sit in that, when we can be with that, that intelligence counsels us. It lets us know why and what and how and when. Going through that process, I thought, oh gosh, whatever this is craziness. I don't know what the blessing is. I don't know what the lesson is. But I believe in the divine order of things. And this is where my faith walk really began. This is where I really stood and said, okay, God, I don't know what this is, but I made that spiritual shift. I understood that a higher power is always at work. I understood that that higher is within me. I understood that I'm connected to source. I am source. I'm guided. And all I had to do was be still and listen. So while I was brought to the brink of something, I trusted in that unfolding. And as I recovered, oddly enough, I could no longer do the job that I was called to do. I mean, this was my dream job. Come on. A minister, your first job is at a church, at a Unity church, with all these beautiful, wonderful teachings and people and everything. And it was led by a science of mind minister. Like, this was like the best of both worlds, right? But I lost my job. At least that's what I saw. I lost my job. I could no longer do it physically, but I felt like I'd lost something. And something said, Robin, just be still. The next day, an old friend called me with a writing contract for 20 grand for me to just sit at home and write and recover and heal. The universe always gives us what it is that we want or what it is that we need. And sometimes we're so busy looking over here trying to figure out what's going on, instead of just being still and let it unfold. So, great. I was beginning to heal. Things were getting better. I got invited to come. I came, talked, had a wonderful time. John Stringer and Bob Seaman were performing over at Eddie's Attic. I went to see them. It was great. I went back home, got COVID. Can't make this up. I promise you can't make this. And I'm a wonderful writer. I can't make this up. Got COVID. Got through that, about 3 weeks. Woke up 2 days later with the most intense pain I'd ever felt. Went to the hospital in an ambulance. Sepsis. 6.5 weeks in the hospital fighting for my life. I mean, literally fighting for my life. Oddly enough, this was the same thing that had taken my mother out. So, you're looking at this and you're going, okay. 6.5 weeks in the hospital, I get out, find out I had an abnormal mammogram, had to have the kidney stones out, and finally found out what was causing my blood levels to tank and for me to have no iron and be exhausted and pass out all the time. Had to have a hysterectomy. Had the surgery. Week after I had a surgery, Hurricane Milton came and blew the roof off of my house, and I became homeless for 5 months. Telling you can't make this stuff up. But I'll tell you what. Being grounded in faith is a practice, and it's a lifestyle. And when you get to that point where you understand that your life is guided, that if you sit still and you listen and you act in faith, if you have the legs, take the action when it's told to you to move, your life unfolds in ways that you couldn't imagine. While I was sitting through couch surfing and my poor cat almost dying because she was so depressed and so sick, and being in FEMA motels, buggy motels, and just all sorts of stuff, and trying to figure out, okay, God, whatever this is, however crazy this is, I know what you've got planned for me has got to be 10 times better than this. You have to believe that. I got online. I woke up that morning and I thought, you know what I really want is somebody to guide me, somebody to mentor me, somebody to help me do what I do for so many other people. I got on TikTok, and there was a woman I knew named Swan Simpson who was promoting her book, Earn, Review, Repeat. Bought the book. She had a workshop. I took the workshop. It's a good way to make some money, good way to meet some people, do something different. And during that time, she said, you know what? I'm going to hold a contest. Take your phone and go review something that you enjoy doing. Give me 2 minutes of raw footage, send it to me. I'm going to give away television shows. Like, really? What, YouTube? In the dead of winter, in the cold, I went to the beach at Siesta Key and tried to film their drum circle. It was so cold, the drummer said, no, we'll break the heads on our drums. We're not doing this. I went back 2 weeks later, same thing. Following, about a week later, I said, if I can't do it this time, the deadline's going to end. Let me go do this. I went ahead and did it. On Christmas Day, I learned that I had won a television show. So for the next 11 months, I was taught how to produce, taught about metadata, learned how to film the show on my cell phone, created 5 half-hour episodes. The show's called Hidden Treasures, Sarasota, Tampa Bay. I went around and did all the fun things that there are to do because I really wanted to expand people's consciousness. I wanted people who look like me to understand that you can live in paradise and people are going to welcome you and love you. And there's these beautiful experiences that people like me sometimes don't believe we're worthy of having or aren't going to be welcome in. And so I went to all these places and I showed up and I just kept showing up. And the show was beautiful. It started airing in November. It's been seen by 4 million people around the world. I filmed the second season. It ended in March. It's going to be coming up in June. The show originally aired on Roku and Amazon Fire. It's now going to air on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and Samsung TV. And we're waiting to hear. Thank you. We're waiting to hear if it's going to be on Tubi. Now, let me say this. I always wanted to be in front of people and share abundance, prosperity, these teachings. Let people know how magnificent this life is. Even when you're sitting in a hospital bed almost dying, you can understand that there's a reason, there's a purpose. Everything is always in divine order. Sandy said she's been watching me on Facebook these past 2 years going, oh my goodness. And I understand. I can imagine what it looks like from the outside looking in, because I know what it feels like here. But this one, that enough would be like a great story to tell, right? Successful television show. Fantastic. Well, the owner of the network, Swan Simpson, saw something in me. She knew that I had been an entrepreneur, a successful entrepreneur. And as the network began to grow and she needed more help, she called me up one day. She said, can you meet me in Orlando? I said, sure. So over breakfast, she tells me, and one of my colleagues, Cortelia Harris, she says, I need help. So Cortelia, you're now the VP of marketing. Robin, you're now the VP of acquisitions for the television network. The two of you are running it. So now, in addition to a television show, I'm also the VP of acquisitions for a television network. It's a job that I love because I get to help people live their dreams. I get to help people bring their stories to light. I get to help people put their work on other networks because we're partnered with 30 different platforms. People are on Fossum and Tubi. We're also partnered with Netflix and Amazon Prime. This is a huge game changer for people. And I'm getting to do what is aligned with me in ways that I never conceptualized. This was not on my bingo card. You know what else wasn't on my bingo card? On Juneteenth, my new show is going to air. Our network is becoming something called UGC, user-generated content. So people will be able to upload their work to our network by themselves, like you would for YouTube or TikTok. And 1,000 people are going to get 10 shares of stock just for downloading the app and uploading their content. People are going to have real value and real ownership. And it's fantastic. And I get to do this. And then 4 or 5 days after I do that, I'm going to be on a flight to Thailand with my company for the next 3 or 4 months, living in Thailand and Vietnam and China.
and learning about what people are doing over there. Because there's lots of people all over the globe who are doing wonderful things. And I get to spend time doing this. This is what happens when you walk in faith. Faith must have legs. Faith without works is dead, right? You have to lean into the stillness and lean into the silence and let the divine tell you what the next step is, and then take it. Don't block your blessings or other people's blessings because you're living in fear. Let it go. If I hadn't done that, I'd be sitting coloring in my coloring book or something at home right now. But this is where my walk has led me. I don't know what's going to happen. I get to land in Vietnam. They're telling me, Robin, you really should move there. And I'm thinking, I might do that. I don't know. But I do know that I am walking in faith. Today, I choose faith over fear and trust over striving. I honor the sacred pause, knowing that stillness is not inactivity, but divine preparation. In the quiet spaces of my life, I hear the wisdom of infinite intelligence guiding my next step. I release the need to force outcomes, control circumstances, or rush the unfolding of my good. I trust that is what is meant for me is already seeking me. Every challenge is an invitation to deepen my faith. Every pause is an opportunity to hear the voice of spirit more clearly. I walk forward with courage, even when I cannot see past. I know that divine love goes and works through me. I am supported, I am protected, I am provided for. I am open to miracles. Blessings, opportunities, the unexpected good. As I rest in faith, my life unfolds in perfect and divine order. I trust the timing. I trust the process. I trust the presence within me. Today, I walk in faith, guided by what Ernest Holmes calls the sacred pause, knowing that all is well and all is unfolding for my highest good. And so it is. Thank you. Thank you, my love. Thank you.
I think we have a very appropriate song to follow that information. Don't you, Miss Connie? Yes. Wise choice. And I know this is Sandy's favorite song, so. Amazing, amazing. We will do amazing things. You have done amazing things. Amazing, amazing. We will do amazing things. We will do amazing things with each choice the new day brings, and with every step we take, bless the promise that we make. The reason we live is in every gift we give. Love our life, love our dreams. We will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing. We will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing. We will do amazing things. Here comes Scott. Uh-oh. Oh, the places we will go, and the people will know. Don't worry, when or where. We don't need to know that now. On the right track, yes we are. No need to look ahead or back. Just enjoy what this day brings. We will do amazing things. We don't have to work it out. Just stay in the here and now. And let your mind rest for a little while. Sometimes deepest answers come when you're out there having fun. So close your eyes, take a breath, and smile. Yes. Smile. I don't see any smile. Amazing, amazing. We will do amazing things. Don't you believe it? Amazing, amazing. We will do amazing things. Yes. Amazing, amazing. We will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing. We will do amazing things. Everyone in here. Amazing, amazing. We will do amazing things. Robin, you've done amazing things. Yes, we love you.
Oh my. That is my favorite song. Thank you, thank you. Michael Gott would be very proud.
Michael Gott was her minister of music.
Yes, he was
In Texas.
for many years.
That's a pretty good one there, Sandy.
Yeah, I know. Yes, he was rather fabulous. Well, he still is. He's the minister of a huge Unity Church now in Houston. It's one of those mega churches. You know, you never know. Who knows where Cynthia's going to be in another year?
I'm just going to stay right here.
Okay, good.
For now,
We're
for
glad.
today.
Well, I want to thank Reverend Robin again. Oh, my goodness. Talk about walk your talk, honey. Thank you. And she's going to Asia. I have to tell you, before I go on to conscious giving, I asked her about Stella, her kitty, and because I have to keep track of Stella. And Stella's got a keeper, a person that takes care of her. And so I don't have to go to Florida and take care of Stella. You can bring her up here and introduce her to Sammy. I know. All right, everyone. Now it's time for conscious giving. Okay. Money is a spiritual activity. Spiritual giving is an opportunity to express our gratitude and open our consciousness to receive greater abundance. It is a practice of participating in the circulation of universal good. With 3 ways to give here at CSL West Georgia. You can put cash or a check in the envelope found in your bulletin. You can donate online by accessing your personal brand using the Breeze mobile app on your phone. You can also donate electronically with your phone by using the information found on the back of the bulletin. This information is also being placed in the chat window for our online viewers. If you donate online, either using your phone or your Breeze account, please put an online giving card in the collection plate to acknowledge your contribution. If you didn't pick one up at the door, you can get one. Now, as one consciousness for prosperity, let us say together, freely I give with a feeling of abundance, knowing that my gift blesses others and myself as well.
And here's a song I wrote just for our community. Freely I give, freely I give, giving from my heart and from my soul. Freely I give, freely I give, and the gifts come back to me tenfold. Lovingly I give, lovingly I give, giving from my heart and from my soul. Lovingly I give, lovingly I give, and the gifts come back to me tenfold.
And together we say, I am grateful for the divine givingness circulating abundantly through my life, our community, and our world. By the way, before I go on with all the announcements, little bio about from Robin I was going to read, and then I thought, you know what? She has a bio unto herself that can explain herself better than I can. But I do want you all to go on her website because it is absolutely amazing. And when you know what she's gone through now, and she really just skimmed over it lightly. She didn't get into the weeds of it, so to speak. So please go on her website. It is absolutely fabulous. And she told me this morning she created it herself. So it makes it even more incredible. So please, y'all, go on her website and let me tell you what it is. If you've got a little pencil, you can write it down or put it in your phone or write it in your brain or come and talk to us afterwards and we'll give it to you. It's really Robin White. Thank you, Robin. RobinGWhite.com. Simple as that. And it is, and I tried to print out a picture of part of it. Anyway, this is what it looks, it's really stunning. So please, everybody, take a look at it and know what can be done with faith. Mm-hmm. Next week, in fact, Robin spoke about seeing John Singer live when she was here last time. Well, guess what? We've got John Stringer next week. Woohoo! All right, John's going to do our service, and afterwards, he's going to do a really, really fun little workshop. And guess I'm going to have to kind of explain it to you. Okay, I didn't know. Yay!
Blessing CSL West Georgia. So excited to see you once again. And this time we're coming to remember together the power of waiting, a double action, lying in wait. We'll also have a wonderful Access Genius on demand group songwriting session at service harvest, I believe even a potluck. Can't wait to see you there. Come ready, love donations accepted, and you don't have to have any experience or even musical talent as we access the source of genius together and create something beautiful. Can't wait to see you again.
Something's wrong, but it's not why you have come.
That's a little taste. Now, we all love John. Who here has not had the experience of John Sterner? 100% everybody's seen him. So you know what we're in for. So please come. Plan to spend the afternoon at a very, very fun experience. I'm really looking forward to it. It's really, really fun. So is Cynthia want to explain it just a tad more what he does, how he does it?
Yeah, I was in Jamaica on a spiritual retreat with John and Kathy back in March, and we did the songwriting experience, and we all just sit around kind of in a circle, and a person starts. You start with a phrase, the first phrase that comes to your mind, and John puts it to music, and then the next person says the first phrase that comes to their mind. It doesn't have to be related to the first phrase at all. And he goes around the circle, and we write a verse, a pre-chorus, a chorus, and a bridge. And the one we wrote in Jamaica, nobody, I was the only one in the circle that had any musical experience.
Wow.
I was the only one.
Wow.
And it turned out beautiful. And John goes to the wounded soldiers that he does their retreat every year, and he gets the soldiers together and they write songs.
How wonderful.
It's really fun. And maybe we can write a beautiful CSL West Georgia song.
Oh, hey,
That would be
I
fun.
love that. Hey, we're good for that, aren't we, y'all? We're all creative here, right? Now, come on, we're all creative here. Oh, and speaking of creative, on the 21st of June, drum roll for this, Nelta is going to do again her regressive. How do you want it said? Okay. She's going to come up and she's going to talk to you a little bit about it and explain it. Okay. It's up here you can see it up here, but she's going to come up and tell you a little bit about it. I've been through a couple of them with her. It's so good, y'all. It's so good. Last time she did them when we were full. We were absolutely full. So it's $30, pay at the door. Okay. Venmo, Zelle, and Cash App. Check. Yeah. No, Zelle. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So come on up, honey. Come talk about it a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
It's going to be from 1 to 3 on June 21st after our service.
Okay. How many of you have ever done a regression? Anybody? I know you have.
Yes.
Sam was a singer in a former life. That's why he's trying to sing over here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, he has. Okay. So group regression, well, we have several people that attend, but regression in itself it's a gentle way to take you back to memories, maybe of your childhood, could be childhood trauma, and it can be past lives that you're getting in touch with. And a lot of times we bring over issues from past lives into this life. And it's a way of touching base with that and kind of understanding sometimes where we are now and why we do what we do. But it's just you just really never expect, really know what you're going to get until you do it. And a lot of people have been very surprised about where they've been. And so I hope to see you on that date. And it's a really informative way to just kind of get in touch with yourself. Thanks.
I also want to acknowledge Kathy Willis is with us. Kathy and Doug have kind of, I don't know if transfer is the right word, but Kathy has returned. Kathy has been at the center down in Dallas. I've been back to Texas, haven't I? In Atlanta for several years, and they have determined that they're going to be closer to home. And so now we get to have Kathy and Doug with us. Kathy has been a, I don't know, what is your title when you do your Sunday service? Yes. Yes. She's been a practitioner for what, 13 years? Yes. So we are
Wonderful.
absolutely thrilled to the
Yes.
pieces.
We are
Yeah.
blessed.
We
That's
are
what we
very,
are.
very blessed. And Sunday mornings tucked in the corner, maybe we can figure out a way to get a little spot. We'll see. But thank you. Thank you so much. We are delighted to have you all with us. And thank you for doing that class every Sunday morning for from 9:30 to 11 for how many years now? A long time. So we are very blessed to have her. So that was my delight today to have you all know what all is going on. Here we've got John, we've got Nelta, we've got Kathy, and we've had Reverend Robin. I'm telling you, y'all, this is the place to be, right? And of course, ta-da,
And me and Sam.
and Sammy.
We're a package deal.
All righty, y'all, midweek refresher. Francis Scoville, ta-da, right up here, okay? The game of life and how to play it. I want to tell you, Robin can tell you how to do that. So come on Thursday nights from 7. It starts at 7:30, I should say, with Dorothea's leading the group. So please come. We're reading the book, going through a discussion during the reading time. And y'all, everybody gets to really, really participate. And you really, it's a very tight-knit, close-knit, it's a wonderful group to be in. So please come join us on Thursday nights, 7 o'clock. And if you want to bring a little snacky, you know us, we like food. So bring a little snack if you like, but do join us here.
And is it Mikael coming back?
Mikael will be back sometime in, we haven't worked it out yet, sometime late July.
Late July.
Yeah,
Okay.
sometime in late July, Mikael will be back with us again as well. And as I get that firmed up, I will let you all know. So we got a lot going on here. So,
Yeah, we do.
okay, yay for all of us. All righty, everybody. Affirmative prayer treatment. Now that we have Kathy, and we have Dorothea, and we have Shauna Kay. How fabulous. I mean, we truly are blessed
We
to have
truly
you
are.
all. We truly are. Anyone, yourself, a friend, please fill out an affirmative prayer card over here on the table. Put it in the white box, and the ladies will pick that up, and you know you get prayed for. Whatever it is that you need, it gets taken care of. It truly does. So please help yourselves, so to speak. Visitors, I don't think I see any new faces today. No, all of us, we're all our familiar faces today. Social media, you know, we're on social media. We're on everything. So check us out. Go to YouTube, you know, right after service is over. Marcia puts this up on Facebook, so you get to watch it all over again and get to check out Reverend Robin and wish her luck as she moves through her journey of wonderfulness ahead and learn how it's done from her. So check it out again. So, and closing affirmation, everybody. Would you all stand, okay, and say our closing affirmation together. And when we're finished, we'll and hold hands and close with our peace. We sing it together. We go forth today knowing that we are God's blessing in the world. Only good comes from us. Only good comes to us. And so it is. Woohoo!
Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. The Spirit as a Yes, peace begins with me. Yes, this is the moment now. I guess Sam just wants to be on stage.